Alexa, Licht an.
Okay.
Hello. I felt like recording this real quick because it was pretty cool. It is 3 o'clock at night. It's the 27th December. Can I make this big somehow? No. I just watched Vendetta the first time. V for Vendetta. Currently I'm at 500 subscribers at YouTube. Alexa, der wievielte ist heute?
Das heutige Datum ist Mittwoch, 27. September.
And I don't know how to say this, but I cried, like especially at the end. I don't know when I will upload this, for sure at my channel eventually, when a lot of things happened. But like a lot of things were like so. I've never ever watched Vendetta before, but even my first Sinedrill mask, where I made it like smiling. This is like Vendetta, and his symbol is like a circle and a V, and I was like, what? This is like pie stuff. And then everyone at the end puts the mask down, and very great movie. Enjoyed this. I don't know why I never watched it. I thought it's a superhero movie like Daredevil or something, but it's more like a political society movie. Really enjoyed this. Very good. So yeah, just a little short update. A couple things went already pretty crazy. Like, yeah, it's now September. Precisely a year ago, I made the armor. A lot has happened since then, but same time not a lot. This is like funny. That, yeah, like 1st October I started the build channel. So and now it's 27th September. So precisely a year ago I finished the armor, and right now a year ago I had the first thoughts, did like the first things with it. Pretty cool. I don't know how to. This is not comfortable. But yeah, more and more things are happening as intended. I thought it's faster. That's the only thing. But yeah, besides that, everything's working very well. That's kind of cool. A lot of things are happening. I'm connecting to a lot of people. More views are getting in. Like right now, Instagram 3K, TikTok 3K, YouTube almost 500. Soon I'll reach 500. It's like crazy. After one entire year, 500 subscribers. Never would have thought this. But for example, the crab rave video is now at 16,000 views. I'm like not saying this to, yeah, I just want to compare the numbers from Sinedrill back then, because back then at Sinedrill I was like, I reached with the core keeper videos or with the Lego builds and so on, like a lot of views without intention, and then I was like, okay, if I go in with intention, then I'll get a lot of views, but that's not how it works. But yeah, I'll make another video like this when it's my birthday, the 8th December, because they started with Blender, and so chronologically, timeline wise, I started build channel the 1st October, and then I did the cardboard and building and mask and blah 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 for 2 months. And then in December, so 1st October, 1st November, 1st December, so 2 months of building, like the the Black Panther mask and the Spider-Man mask and blah 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 blah. And then I started Blender. So then I'll make something like this 1 year of VFX CGI stuff. This is like, yeah, I learned a lot. I'm basically know now most things to make my own movies. This is like cool. Only missing is like now compositing, so that you can render out different layers of like shadows and lights and blah blah blah, because then you can edit each layer separately. In DaVinci Resolve I will do this. There is new, but new costs like a lot of money, so yeah. And green screen stuff. I already have a green screen here. There. I already used it as well. It's pretty good. So with that I will do a lot of things. This will be pretty cool, I think. I have so many ideas, so many things. Basically, I could parodize, parodieren, every movie that exists, or every movie I like. Basically, there are near infinite possibilities doing this. So yeah, but main reason for this video, main video was the Vendetta stuff. That's my thing. Cause it's weird, because a lot of things I've done seem very inspired by it, but I didn't know that movie. But so yeah, I don't know. Really like this. Even had the theory from time to time in the movie that Evie, by the way, Evie, Eve, when I heard the name, I was like, okay, Evie in Blender using her cycles in Blender. Like everyone of the people I'm doing Blender with like cycles more because it looks more real or blah blah. But I'm the only one using Eevee and recording the screen. Like I'm not even rendering most things. Like I like Eevee, but while watching the movie, I had this theory from time to time that she is Vendetta. That it's like a Fight Club stuff. That these are like the same person. That she's just in her mind Vendetta, and that she fights herself, and then in the end comes out with it. Blah blah blah. This from like, if you would cut out a couple scenes, then this might actually make sense. Really enjoyed this movie. I had seen this sarcastic dude from Hangover, and there Natalie Portman was, and he asked her, "You shaved your hair for Vendetta? Did you shave your hair for vagina as well?" What the fuck? But because of that, this is how I got the idea of watching Vendetta. So yeah, now it's mid of night, 27 September, a year ago. Almost started. So I'm also healthy a year ago. That's also like last week I went again, because it was not nostalgic, but I was like, okay, a year ago I felt terrible bad, and then I got a new doctor and blah blah blah, and then I turned very healthy relatively fast. I even went through my notes, like I had a diary where I wrote down my health and everything, blah blah blah, and like every day it got better and better and better. When within a month it was normal again. This was pretty cool. But yeah, a year ago, new doctor, and I watched a couple things, podcasts of other people that have this, and like it could have got so much worse with taking out your gut, and then yeah, I was lucky, very lucky. I had it for like 2 years, and now I'm healthy for 1 year, and yeah, doing a lot of stuff. University, not that much. Like the past 2 semesters, I didn't barely study this stuff, but like I do Blender, or I know other programs as well. Like I learned most Adobe applications as well. Like I learned all of these things within 8 months or something, and this is like something other people learn in an entire bachelor. So I kind of paused now international business. I want to finish it, I think. Besides math is like so stupid. It's like such a nonsense stuff, and 80% of students fail. This is like the one subject that makes the bachelor hard to get. If this subject wouldn't exist, then everyone could get the bachelor. So this is why universities does these things in there. But going there, learning there, putting your brain in it for several months, you know that you will forget it directly after the test. And I'm like, why should I spend months over 1 month on this when I can learn this? And like I'm building connections. I know now people that one dude has already done stuff for Marshmallow, for example, and for other DJs and blah. The visualizers on a concert, like a basketball dropping and blah blah blah. And he's like younger than me and making already a living. Like he lives by this, and I'm at his level. Like I can do a lot of these things. Like as I said, this is like not flexing. Oh, I'm that great. Blah blah blah. It's just documenting for me that I'm at this level right now, where I can basically do whatever I want. Like right now on YouTube, the newest thing uploaded is the Festus Dragon. This was very nostalgic, like Heroes of Olymp. I read as a boy, Percy Jackson and all that stuff, and this was pretty cool. Having the possibility now to visualize these things. I think I'll do a lot of these things, and every single video still keeps getting better and better and better and better. This is like, if it continues like this, eventually I'll upload short movies. And because of these short movies, then you, whoever you are watching this, then will find this. This is like such a time skip, blah. Oh yeah, for future things I will do, I wanted to say or quote Vendetta. He said in the movie thing he showed around was, if you see what I see, if you feel what I feel, and if you go for what I go for, then blah blah blah. Like go for, I don't know if he said this, I watched it in German, so streben nach. Alexa, was heißt streben auf Englisch?
Streben auf Englisch heißt striving.
If you see what I see, if you feel what I feel, and if you strive for what I strive. Very cool quote. Yeah. It's mid at night. I don't know why I recorded this now, but it's every time I press on record and doing these video diary videos, it's a good idea. Like I'm happy that I did it in the beginning, and now if I do this every other month, you have kind of a documentary of the stuff that is going on. Health-wise, very good. I'm very disciplined. I'm doing sports. Like I'm a better like. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, it's like I'm gaining weight for the first time of my life basically, and like a year ago I was like I'm almost 190 centimeters, and I was like at the worst point I was at 54 kilogram. This is like dangerous, and now I'm at, I don't know, 65. This is like still not much, but it's like cool. And yeah, I wanted to say this. I'm doing still grocery store like twice a week. Like there I'm working, I'm doing university a little bit. Like there's a cool project now with building car. Like we will build cars, with finding sponsors, with 3D printing the parts for the car, for marketing, social media stuff, blah blah blah. We can basically practice all cool things in a business university, blah, and no boring math stuff. And I'm doing Blender. Like I have opened Blender every single day. I think no, not every single day, but most, at least 5 days per week, or six days per week. I've opened Blender, and a very good habit that I use now is that when I start something, I finish it. Like I'm doing this since ever. Like when I started drawing a picture or something, I finish it since ever. So, but when I now start something in Blender, like a project in video, blah blah blah, I finish it. Never, no matter what happens. This is like a good habit. So now it's more like before I start something, there I spend now more time thinking and pre-planning stuff, and then I do these things. But then if I start something, I'll finish it. Even in dreams, like I'm in lucid dreaming a lot. Doesn't work that well. Like I did this years ago already, but like the problem is when I'm aware of that I'm dreaming, I wake up. But basically everything else in a lucid dream I can do. Like it's just not me knowing I'm dreaming. It feels real, but my dreams are cool. Like I can do whatever I want in my dream. And already several times I did Blender in my dream. So I would wake up the next morning and I would know exactly what to do, exactly what buttons to press, blah blah blah, because I already had done it at night. So this is like a Doctor Strange thing, I think, that he sleeps at night, but same time he learns at night. It's like cool, like that a lot. Yeah. Then what is going on right now in the world? War, Russia, blah blah blah. Russia, Ukraine is still going on. OnlyFans is getting a big thing now. More and more girls have this. AI is more and more, yeah, but there I got more optimistic. Like I think it will take at least a couple more years until this will replace most of these things. And even then, a very cool quote: people that use the AI will replace the people that do not use the AI. That's true. But like a lawyer or a doctor or an artist that uses AI will replace those who are not using it. I think that's true. But if you are good already with 3D, with AI, you are even better. I think as long as you can't simply write prompts, generate me a Hollywood movie, and this won't be possible within the next 10 years. After 10 years, like in 10 years, I don't know what's going on, but I'm within the next in 10 years, and I only need like the next 3 years. Like if my eyes are very, but that's because the screen's like very. Now I forgot what to say. I only need 3 years. I think if I upload now every other month a movie, and like now also lens flare and make it look professional and blah blah blah, and then address a couple things like the Harry Potter short. I've everything. Like if this is like again paradoxical, you will see this video because in the future you will watch the Harry Potter movie. This, mark my words right now, this will be so cool. I will have 2 wands, I will have new spells, new villain, the son of Voldemort, and me fighting against it, and Dumbledore returns as a ghost, and Fawkes is a giant phoenix now, and teleports me when I'm touching him like Adam. It's already here since half a year ago, so I'm like constantly playing, and like also other projects. Yeah, this it's like crazy because I like within the last 2 weeks again I learned so many new things that I thought 4 weeks ago were impossible, but now suddenly I can do spells and like not super hyper realistic back, but I just did the Festus the Dragon fire breath like FX, and I could screen record this. It wasn't a smoke simulation. It's like nodes, geo nodes, if you know, you know, that can scatter thousands of planes, images with transparent around of small flames. And these flames then get emissioned and from the viewer perspective, blah, blah, so that it looks like a real fire breath. Real time. This is insane. This is so good. How much? Oh, 8%. I don't have that much. 21 minutes. Yeah. Said the next time I do such a video, I have gone viral. No, my brother right now is getting a little bit viral. Like he's doing music and he has less subscribers. Blah blah blah. He just moved out. He finished school and now moved out. I helped him a little bit, and now he wants to do an entire year like his YouTube with music, and I will do my thing together. We then can maybe do games. I told him several times now that he shall learn programming. Plus, I have 2 roommates here that can program. Like, there are also a lot of possibilities. Like, in general, there are a lot of more ideas now that come to my mind in connection also to business, economics. But I could go now to a store, to a company, to wherever, and I simply say, hey, this here are my TikTok accounts, these here are my Instagram accounts. You want this too? I can make a cool animation for your product. I want 5% of the revenue or something like this. Like, this is like such a cool learning. Only 5%, lol, to make be fast. Cool learning that if you learn something important and rare, and not a lot of people are able to do it, or it requires a lot of time and effort to learn, but then once you know how to do it, you have near infinite possibilities. This not only goes for animation, this goes for a lot of other things as well. Alright, I can't talk that much. I hope the video now is not weird or something. 4%. Thanks for watching. 27 September 2023. And you will see this probably in 2024 or 2025. Yeah. See you. Let's go.